Hi. Today's story is called Love, Success, and Wealth. I think pretty much the three things that most of us run behind. One day, a woman emerged from her house and she saw three men sitting outside. And she said, "The sun is shining down, so you must be thirsty or hungry. Why don't you come inside and I will share some food with you?" So the men asked her, "Is everyone in your family at home?" And the woman said, "No." So the man replied, saying, "Well, then we can't step into the house." The woman went back inside. In the evening, when all of her family members returned, she spoke to her husband and shared with him what had happened. So the husband told her, "Why don't you step outside now and tell the men that we're all back home and they are welcome to come in?" So the woman went out and she said to them, "You may now come in. Everybody's back home." The men said, "Well, the three of us don't go into any house together." The woman was taken aback and she said, "Why is that?" The man who was speaking said, "I'm Success, my other friend is Wealth, and this one is Love. So at any given point in time, only one of us go into a house. Now we'd request you to go back inside and ask your family who is it that they would want should step into the house." The woman went back in, and the husband, on hearing what she had to say, was very excited. And he said, "You know what? Let's call in Wealth. Our house will be filled with wealth then." The woman thought for a while and she said, "Why don't we call in Success? Wouldn't that be nice?" Now their daughter in law was listening, and she stepped in and said, "Why don't we call in Love instead? Our entire house will be filled with love." Both of them agreed, and the woman went out and she said, "Well, we'd like to welcome Love into our house." Now, Love got up and started following the woman, but as soon as he got up, Success and Wealth followed. The woman stopped in her tracks and she said, "But I've only invited Love into the house, and you said that all three of you don't step into a house together." So the other two responded by saying, "Had you invited either one of us, which is Wealth or Success, only one of us would have gone in. But since you invited Love into your house, all three of us are happy to go in with you." When we do things with love, with passion, success and wealth are bound to follow. Don't you agree?